Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. A manager checks in with his ball club. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A player is encouraged to turn a weakness into a strength. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A minor leaguer hears from his agent. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Any chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience could be a major plus to their development.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. A critical one in store for us. Bobby Sullivan, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Stepping in, Morgan Stocker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here now the 2-2. Ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Now at the plate, number 44, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready now, Andres Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andres Ortiz.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to the runner is in to score. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Lance Guerra will match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this. Still in the middle innings, they're down by a couple of runs. Be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 44. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Popped him up. Kaneko over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Morgan Stocker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just feet away at third. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Andres Ortiz in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Stepping up now, Akio Kaneko. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. At the plate, Morgan Stocker. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Rounded to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go. Settling in now, Andres de Cruz, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one. The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the
Batting fourth, shortstop, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short, and that becomes the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Digging in, Freddie Chavis. He drew a walk his first time up.
Freddie Chavis.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One hit. Now at the plate, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Leading off the inning, Morgan Stocker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out. Coming to the plate now, number 44. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box now, Morgan Stocker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is So striding in, number 44. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Freddie Chavis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Giovanni Joy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Digging in now, number 44, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes.
Digging in, number 44. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Herrera charging in on it, and that's the second out. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors. Adrian Moreno will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Jose Cordova.
Popped him up. Ramos moving forward. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Mosley rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Joy is there, 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 44. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Garcia. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Into the box, number 44. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Wahoos are on top. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 44.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Raul Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Short. He's right there. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Into the box now, number 44. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they can't get that winning. Now batting, number 44. Switch hitter batting left here. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Chavis takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, number 44. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Derek Rosales will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Juan Garcia.
To short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, number 44. He'll take his first hacks here. First offering on its way.
Number 44.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping in, Akio Kaneko. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Akio Kaneko.
Well, to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and they get the double play. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Wilkerson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Aaron Wilkerson.
Hard on the ground toward. Full dive. He gathers the throw in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Striding in, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Guerra over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. Stepping into the box, Ramon Valdez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the. This one's down to third. Scooped up. So they do get their first hit, but their first run is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through.
Leading off for Biloxi, third baseman, Akio Kaneko.
On the ground is short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a.
Ready for another chance. Lance Guerra.
Lance Guerra.
Here now the 2-2. Round is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And coming to the plate now, number 44, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits. Now in the box, Morgan Stocker. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Number 44 waits on it, and that's the third out. So they pick up no runs on no hits.
Now batting, left fielder, Royce Hernandez.
On the line at first. He's got it. A step on the bag for one, and he is in there. Standing in, Lance Guerra, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Guerra. One.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. Stepping into the box, number 44, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia coasts under it. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold it.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
A proud skipper addresses a room of young competitors 1 win away from competing for a league championship.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the in now, number 44. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the... Striding into the box, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Joy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Andres De La Cruz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Andres De La Cruz.
Here it comes on 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a...
Leading off for Pensacola, shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, number 44. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. grounded to short. Chavis gloves it. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Hayward.
Tyler Hayward.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag.
Well, win in advance is the name of the game, and that's just what they've done. Congrats to them, but it's just going to get harder from here. We'll see how much they have left in the tank to take it into the next round.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
an unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade.